Places to visit in Slovenia. Nestled between the popular tourist destinations of Italy, Austria, and Croatia is a country so small that it's easy to miss on the map. But overlooking this destination could be a huge mistake. This country packs a pristine visual punch with its cliffside castles, shimmering emerald lakes, lush green forests, mysterious caves, and fields of white horses. Sounds like a dream come true, doesn't it? Good things do come in small packages, and the next country on your travel list should be Slovenia.
Hey travelers, welcome back to your favorite channel, TheTravelist. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and like the video for sure.
Today we're going to explore the place that makes Slovenia one of the greenest countries on earth, a paradise. Part of Slovenia's natural wonders is hidden under the surface, in a marvelous subterranean world. While Postojna may be a relatively small town in southwest Slovenia, it's home to the second longest cave in the world. Hop onto a train at the cave park and witness the beautiful cave formations and diverse fauna as it weaves through hallways and murmuring rivulets. You may even get to meet some cave-dwelling ohms, which are believed to be baby dragons. The fascinating subterranean haven of stalagmites have been shaped by tiny droplets of water over thousands of years. From the magical depths of the caves, make your way up to the fairy tale world of knights at the Pyjama castle. The medieval miracle is a spectacular display of engineering, as it has been snugly perched in the middle of a rocky cliff for more than 800 years. If this subterranean wonder wasn't enough, there's yet another. When in Slovenia, touring the vast underground chambers of the Škocjan caves is a must. The fabulous cave system has carved out over hundreds of years by the Reka River, which enters the gorge from the Škocjan village, eventually making its way into the Dead Lake and disappearing momentarily. The Reka River surfaces yet again at the Timavo River in Italy. You can take a guided tour and visit some sites within the caves, including the Silent Cave, a dry branch of the underground canyon. Paradise. The first part of the Silent Cave is filled with beautiful stalactites, flowstones that resemble snowdrifts, and stalagmites. From here, you can venture into the Calvary, which was once a riverbed. The Silent Cave terminates at the Great Hall, which is a mineral jungle of exotic deposits and dripstones. You can also opt for a self-guided tour from April to October. Keep an eye for the Tominic Cave, where finds from a prehistoric settlement have been unearthed, and some mighty stalagmites named giants and pipe organ. Perhaps one of Slovenia's most popular sites to enjoy nature at its finest, Lake Bled is nothing short of being just picture perfect. Its emerald green waters reflecting the soaring snow-capped peaks of the Julian Alps. You can take a stroll along its perimeter to go down to the islet in the middle of the lake that's dotted with petite churches. You could also climb for 15 minutes to reach the Disney-like Bled Castle. Once you reach the top of the castle, you can bask in its beauty of the magnificent Lake Bled below, a symphony of blue waters set against the backdrop of majestic mountains. One thing for sure, you won't be short of scenic photos while you're here. Named after the highest mountain of the Julian Alps, the Triglav National Park is a stone's throw away from Lake Bled. It's become an iconic symbol of ecotourism in Slovenia. Enjoy the rich Slovene flora and fauna while being surrounded by towering peaks and calm waters of Lake Bohinj. If you're looking for some wonderful snapshots, hike up Mountain Triglav or take the easy route and ride on the Vogel cable car ride. If you're feeling a dash of adrenaline, cross the Vingtar Gorge on the wooden footbridge that dates back to the 19th century. Still not adventurous enough? Then climb a steep staircase that sees the cascading water of the Savica waterfall. If water sports are more up your alley, head down to Soka River and engage in fun sports like water rafting. The forested Pokjuka Plateau that dotted with scenic mountain pastures is one of the most breathtaking areas in the Triglav National Park. If you're an adventure enthusiast, this is the perfect destination for you. In addition to the world-renowned biathlon competition held here every year, it is also popular for hiking, trekking, and cycling. Another favorite destination among winter sports enthusiasts is the serene destination of Krangska Gora, the northwest of Slovenia. In winter, the spot is bustling with visitors who ski and snowboard in the Vitrank resort, enjoying the thrills and chills of the steep trails and frequent snowfall here. But don't worry if you've made plans to visit Slovenia in the summer. This season is just as appealing, thanks to the challenging hikes and mountain biking opportunities in the area. If you are an indoor cat, Krangska is the perfect respite to unwind and relax in the upscale resorts or hotels and dine in world-class restaurants where you can tickle your taste buds with Slovenian cuisine. Now that you've had your fair share of adventure, it's time to explore Slovenia's cities that are brimming with culture, heritage, and mystery. Crowned with the title of Green Capital of Europe in 2016, Slovenia's capital is a charmingly romantic abode. While here, head over to the pedestrian-only Old Town and take in the rustic appeal of medieval architecture of the castles, squares, and original Roman walls. If you're looking to simply unwind, relax in the fresh breeze of Tivoli Park and then sip coffee by Ljubljana River's leafy banks. There's a visual treat waiting for you by the river, the Tromostovjev or the Triple Bridge, where 3 stunning bridges span the river in an eye-catching sequence. Other must-see places at the museum, a zoo, and the hilltop 16th century Ljubljana castle perched on the top of a hill. You could also catch a show at the Slovenian Philharmonic or the Slovene National Theatre for a culturally rich evening. Or head to the tip of southwestern Slovenia to the resort hotspot of Piran, nestled on the serene peninsula along the short but sweet coastline of the Adriatic Sea. This city is in confluence of history and mesmerizing views. The pedestrian-only Old Town here will remind you of a miniature Venice with its Gothic architecture and narrow alleyways. You can also catch a glowing sunset while sipping on some artisan wine at one of the many alfresco wine bars. For all the history buffs out there, you might want to explore some landmarks like the Tartinijev Targ, which is the city's main square, and the oldest building in Piran, the Venetian House. You can also walk right to the top of the city walls and enjoy some stunning views, or hop off one of the piers and go for a refreshing swim in the cool waters of the Adriatic. The provincial and charming Maribor is Slovenia's second largest city and the perfect spot to absorb some more of Slovenia's history. Stroll through Maribor's Old Town without the hindrance of vehicles in its central streets and take in the beautiful skyline that features rolling hills and orange roofs. Make your way to its major square through the main square, Castle Square, and Slomskov Square to learn about the city's historic architecture. The Maribor winds among the back of the Drava River and is home to the glorious landmark Stara Trata, the oldest vine in the world. You can take a wine tour with a trip to the old wine house that dates back to more than 450 years and enjoy the rustic beauty of the Vinag wine cellar. If you want to visit a town that's less crowded, head to Koper, the largest town in coastal Slovenia. Koper is something of a well-kept secret. Its central core is delightfully medieval and has fewer tourists as compared to Slovenia's other tourist destinations. This coastal spot was a part of the Venetian Empire and was called Capria at the time. While here, you can tour Tito Square, which, like most of the old town so far, is closed to traffic. Towards the north of the square is the arcaded Venetian Gothic loggia, built in the 15th century, complete with an art gallery and a cozy cafe. To the south is the Prietorian Palace, which serves as a reminder of Venetian royalty. Other things to do here include climbing up the bell tower of Campanile for a spectacular view of the cityscape, or lounging in the free-access beach by the Koper Marina. You can conclude your trip with the experience of a lifetime at Lipica. Located close to the border of Italy, this village is famous for one thing in particular: its horses. You could drop by the Lipica Stud Farm, an establishment that first bred Lipizzian horses, all the way back to the 16th century. You can tour the estate's picturesque avenues and let the precious moments sink in whatever way you prefer, by cycling or in a romantic carriage ride, indulge in some trail riding, befriend the adorable horses and their foals, tour through the museums, or enjoy some glorious stud performances while you're here. Our thrilling journey through Slovenia is concluded here. From natural beauty and adventure sports to historic architecture and rich culture, there's something for everyone in this little country. Which was your favorite spot? Comment below. As always, like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and catch us in the next country by subscribing, and we will see you there.